Hello and welcome to your brief Heart Chakra yoga sequence. The Heart Chakra in Sanskrit is Anahata, and this is the energy center. It's our fourth energy center, moving up from the base of our spine into our heart space and across our shoulders and down through our arms. And this is the energy center of love, giving and receiving love. The affirmation for this energy center or chakra is I am loving, or I am worthy of love. When the heart chakra is balanced, then we experience loving kindness, compassion, empathy, a softness in interaction, and the ability to both give and receive love openly without there being kind of like strings attached or manipulation tactics. When the heart chakra is imbalanced, then we start to see symptoms of jealousy, unkindness, unloving behaviors, manipulation, and codependent behaviors in your relationships. Maybe some a little bit more of like anxious attachment when the heart chakra is experiencing imbalances. In the physical body, that may look like some built up mucus, phlegm, pulmonary issues with the lungs, asthma. Unprocessed grief could actually show up as other illnesses and disease like breast cancer in that space. So as with all chakras, there is a mental, emotional, physical, and energetic component, and they're all interwoven and tied together. We are not singular beings. We are multi-dimensional, multifaceted humans. So this yoga sequence is about 5 moves, and it's going to support with bringing balance to your heart center, opening it up and supporting it, while also strengthening your back, because in order for us to feel open and expressive in our heart space, then we need to have a strong, solid foundation, a back where we feel safe enough to be open and vulnerable, both with ourselves and others and the world. So we're actually going to start out in a lying down position. And this is just your basic cobra pose. So come lying face down on your mat, belly down, and walk your elbows so that they're stacked underneath your shoulders. Inhale, cobra pose. Peel your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Press your heart forward. At the same time, drag your elbows back towards your hips, squeezing your shoulder blades even more together. And then if it feels good, you can begin to deepen your expression of cobra by starting to straighten through your arms. You can keep a slight bend in your elbows, or you can press all the way through. If you want to de-intensify this, then walk it back down or walk your hands further away from you. If you want to increase intensity, then you can walk your hands closer towards your rib cage and press more straight through the arms. Cobra pose, find your variation and take a few long, deep breaths here. Continue to squeeze your shoulder blades together, press your heart through. Keep your chin stabilized and your head stacked on top of your shoulders. Exhale, lower back down. Cobra pose. Moving into bow pose, stay with your belly down on the ground. Kick your heels towards your glutes. So I'm going to walk my way up a little bit so you can see this full body expression. Kick your heels towards your glutes. Grab your hands to the outer edge of your pinky toes. Now, if this grip is not available for you, then use a prop like a yoga strap or a towel. Or you could even use like a long pillowcase or a robe, the strap off of your bathroom robe. Get creative, but help make this connection if this is not accessible to you just yet in your yoga practice. Inhale, peel your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, drive your feet away from you and up towards the sky, creating a bow shape in your body. As you squeeze your shoulder blades closer, your heart peels further off the mat. Squeeze your glutes, lift your legs higher. Now zip your inner thighs together. As you breathe in and out, you're going to start to rock back and forth. Take a few rounds of breath here. Inhale, lift higher, and then exhale, release. Press yourself up to a neutral tabletop position. Stack your hips over your knees and your shoulders over your wrists. Let me flip my hair so you can see my face in this video. We're going to go into Lord of the Dancers pose. And if you have a more advanced yoga practice and you have a standing dancer's pose in your practice, by all means take that. It's one of my favorites. Otherwise, take this tabletop variation of dancer. Tabletop variation of dancer. Inhale, send your left arm forward. Exhale, extend your right leg back. Now you're going to flex through your toes, so pull your toes closer towards your knee. And then bend your heel. Again, I'm going to shift forward so you can see this better. Bend your heel, bend your knee, and then stack your heel towards the sky. Now reach your left hand back and then grab for the pinky edge side of this foot. Similar sensation to bow pose. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, drive your foot away and up towards the sky. The more you press your foot away from you and towards the sky, the more that you will rotate your heart space open. Squeeze your shoulder blade. Squeeze your glute, drive your heel higher. Few rounds of breath here, and then when you're ready, release. And then you would take that on the other side. I won't demo that in this video, but always equal out right to left sides. Come to standing on your knees, camel pose. Separate your knees, shoulder width distance. Place your hands on your lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then squeeze your glutes up and in. Inhale, lift your heart space. Exhale, press your hips forward. Take your gaze overhead. Now this may feel enough for you. If you would like more depth, you can begin to walk your hands down the back line of your legs. If you'd like even more depth, then you can start to reach for your heels. Take a few rounds of breath here. Pull your belly button back towards your spine and squeeze your glutes up. When you're ready, inhale, rise. And then exhale, come to an easy seated position, final posture of this brief Heart Chakra balancing series. From an easy seated position, you're going to stamp your right foot to the mat. Pull your left ankle closer towards your right glute. Now from here, walk your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Half Lord of the Fishes pose, so we have a little bit of a crossing sensation in our body. Now take your left elbow, inhale, reach up. Exhale, swoop your left elbow to the outside of your right knee, and then plant your right hand behind your right hip for support. If elbow to knee is not available in your body, that's okay. You can wrap your left forearm around the front side of your shin and then plant your hand onto your right thigh. Whichever connection that you make, inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, pull your belly button back towards your vertebrae and start to spiral your heart to the right. Squeeze your right shoulder blade back and then begin to walk your chin so that it stacks over your right shoulder eventually. You may not get there initially, but that's where we're working towards. A few rounds of breath here. With every inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, slight twist. Finding your edge of the twist, but not moving into the pain territory. And then inhale, unravel, and take that on the opposite side. So that is your brief Heart Chakra balancing opening series, working on opening up, stretching through the pectoral muscles as we strengthen the shoulder and the back. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope this is a helpful video for you, and I'll see you in the next one where we move from the Heart Chakra up to the Throat Chakra.